Hi there, everyone. Keith Schweigert here with your 2-minute drill for Friday night's Lancaster-Lebanon League Section 3 opener between Pequea Valley and Annville-Cleona. Game's going to kick off at 7 p.m. Friday in Annville. Let's give it up for Pequea Valley. They finally snapped the league's longest losing streak, a 29-game slide. They finally snapped that last week by beating Fleetwood 35-25. Who was Pequea Valley's last win? Quick trivia. That was Fleetwood all the way back in 2006. So it's been a long time coming for the Braves. Way to go. They finally get Curtis Waltman his first career coaching victory. He's in his third year at the helm. So now can the Braves make it 2 in a row? I think they got a pretty good shot at it. Annville-Cleona is coming into this one. They're also 0-3, and none of the losses have really been close. They got hammered 44-0 by Palmyra in week 1. They lost 23-7 to Hamburg in week 2, and then last week it got really ugly. They got blown out 62-7 by Cocalico. Annvilles have all kinds of problems on offense. They average less than 125 total yards per game, and they've already turned the ball over 10 times. That's an average of a little over 3 a game, so they've really been struggling. There aren't a lot of bright spots for them, but the one that they do have is running back Ricky Snyder. He has 147 yards on 35 attempts. That's tops on the team. And it hasn't been a whole lot better on defense for Annville. They've given up 324 yards per game. Last week, Cocalico rushed for 434 yards per game by themselves. They hardly even had to pass the ball. And that's not good news for Annville, because the one thing Pequea Valley has been able to do, even over these last 3 years when they've really been struggling, is they've always been able to move the ball. They're averaging just under 300 yards per game this year. Quarterback Ben Myers, the reigning LankSports.com Player of the Week, has completed 49 of 100 throws for 746 yards and 7 touchdowns. So he can wing the ball a little bit. He likes to get it to his wideouts Chad Tyson and Mike Rice. They've combined for 21 grabs and 413 yards and 4 touchdowns. So the Braves do it through the air. And now that they've won a game, I'm thinking they're going to want to keep it up. And it looks like they should be able to do so here. Annville really has some issues on defense, and they can't move the ball, so that's not a good combination. Even though Pequea Valley struggles on offense, I think they'll be able to get enough stops here to pull it out. Who would have thunk it? Pequea Valley is going to start a winning streak here. 2 games in a row this week. Look for them to beat Annville.